Welcome back to a new casted game. Here on the west we have AnziehenonMe playing as the Delhi Sultanate in the color orange. And here on the east we have WinterSnow playing as the Ottomans in the color purple. My name is Trui and with me is Nim.
And this is Baltic, by the way, and I'm kind of excited for this map because this is going to showcase the new Delhi Sultanate, the new and improved Delhi Sultanate that it can actually consider going onto water right at the start. We can talk a little bit about this, and I will.
Should we read through the patch notes for the Delhi real quick?
We don't need to read through the patch notes. I can just kind of condense it. So the problem was with water maps for Delhi, right? That at the start you have you have wood, right? And you need that wood to make a mosque.
Yes.
And you need that wood to make a mill. And you need that wood to make a lumber camp and a mining camp, right? And this is entirely too much wood that you need right at the start.
Yeah.
Right? To then also get more wood on top of that for a dock, 150, and the fishing boats that then come with it. The reason why you need that as Delhi is because it is vital that you get your mosque up so that you can get that early scholar right away, and you can get your techs in because you have the Wi-Fi. Which is this scholar research thing, right? And then anything in the range of that mosque, right? Anything connected to that will receive a boost to research speed. Now, that's vital to Delhi, who only have free, like all of their technologies are free, but they just take quite a bit longer, right? So what they did is they allowed the dock when you now built the dock. So when you first built a mosque, right, you would get a free scholar with it. But now, if you build a dock first, you get the free scholar in there instead, and it also serves as a Wi-Fi point.
Yeah.
So you still get the scholar. You can still, for example, make a lumber camp over here, right? And then make sure that Wi-Fi is spread it out towards it. So that's really good, right? Because otherwise you would not have that at all.
Yeah, you will not being able to do the research fast.
So that's the biggest change for Delhi here. The fact that they just immediately get that with their dock. On top of that, there's just been a global change that you can now set two different rally points. An economic rally point and a military rally point.
Oh, nice.
You can see how there's two different ones here. And the economic rally point means that, your fishing boats or your trade ships will go there.
Yes.
Right? And the military rally point will make the military vessels go there instead. Which is really nice because oftentimes you would be like, well, I want my my military ship over here, and then you accidentally queue more fishing boats, and they're getting destroyed.
Then, they're just gonna get attacked by the enemy because they're in the front line all of a sudden.
Yeah, so that's the case for the docks as well as the House of Wisdom for the Abbasid player, if I'm not mistaken. So the Ottomans has not opened up with a military school, which is fine. I hate seeing them always open up with a military school when it's really not worth it to do so. Now instead, Winter's cleverly just opening up with the dock here. To a minaret address nice and snug against that town center as you would want it to be. A tower of victory for Anzien on Delhi here. I think this makes sense. I like tower of victory. It makes complete sense.
What does it do?
It gets you extra attack speed on every unit produced in a building within the zone, basically, of this, right? As long as so influence is not like, that's not like a circle around it, right? It propagates through multiple buildings. Actually, second dock coming up for Delhi here. Another little buff that they received is that their archers, their fishing boats can't miss now. Guess they never miss, huh?
But there they go.
They do 1 less damage though. Used to be 7 down to 6, but their arrows never miss now.
They're just very good. They're just like that the Turkey's pistol shooter from the Olympic Games.
Yeah, actually, second dock coming up for WinterSnow as well. Kind of just matching their pace here. It is going to be a military school up here. It leaves plenty of room out there for all the rest of the things, the blacksmith and everything that needs to still come up around it. And it's going to be a mosque as well,
yes. So
that they can produce some. Because at some point you do want a mosque, right? But this means that you can now open up with a dock and not have yourself be completely hampered by having opened a mosque, because you do need to catch up on some of these researches, right?
You want to queue them though,
because efficient production is the first thing you typically queue up, right? And you already have it up by the time that you're in feudal.
Yeah.
That's not the case right now, and it looks like Anzien, because this is now a question of, hey, what am I gonna actually open up with first, right? Do you still open up with efficient production, or are you gonna go and pick up sanctity first?
Yeah, because now you need to choose between the Dark Age and the feudal age technologies. Where
I mean, they're both good technologies. They're both great technologies, allowing you to station a scholar, right, or grabbing the sacred sites. And I think it needs to be said that the second sacred site is not quite as centered as you would like it to be for the Delhi Sultanate here. There are already fights out on water here. Gets that demo ship off on that hulk here, but there is a Bagala on the way.
Retreating that ship, feeling that there's something in the water, and she has to fall back. Good word joke, right? I think it was a good word joke at least. Another
I don't.
Something in the water? No.
That's not. Is that a pun?
Yeah, that was a pun.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's meant as a pun.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it. No! Villager, run!
Run! Oh, he's going back for it. He's going back. He's like, I'm gonna build.
The fishing boats never miss, but they didn't extend that rule out to the down here. So the archer ships can definitely still miss. Not looking great for WinterSnow on water, to be honest here. Can really maybe lose as if she does need to keep producing military ships here, because this is looking quite strong.
Yeah. The Delhi has got 3 dogs and Winter only's got 2, so right?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I was looking, there was a purple dot, but I think the purple dot is on the land.
Yeah, no, and I mean, both are macroing pretty well here, right? Not a lot of wasted resources here. I think it might come down to a lot of micro on the demo ships. Oh. Yeah, it's just gonna lose out this. Should have just turned around and fired more at that Dow here. I thought she was gonna lose it regardless.
No, apparently not. Demo ships! Demo ships!
2 demo ships. On the way they were grouped up. Could have split them, but didn't have the micro fast enough to do it. And that is really gonna count her out of water here. There are 2 more Dows on the way, right? But these can't really go up against the Bagla here.
Yeah, ooh, that's gonna be problematic.
And in fact, the only thing that can really save you on water right now is the naval arrow slits, right?
She's trying to pump out units, but the other, the Delhi player is also pumping out military units. So.
Yeah, the problem is now that she's lost some of her fishing ships, right? And without those, it's going to be hard, because they do cost some food, right? It's going to be hard to keep contesting this. And actually, Ottomans did get an indirect nerf in a way. One of the vizier points that the Ottomans can grab, right? Sipahi Knights here getting a kill on
The fishing.
That's the first villager to go down, I think. The Ottomans have gotten an indirect nerve in that one of their vizier points. What is it called again? Mountain something. There's a vizier point that you can use to grab. Anatolian Hills, that's the name of it. You can grab sheep, like you can spawn some sheep around your town center, right? But the number of sheep hasn't changed, whereas the food value of the sheep has changed.
Yep. Yeah, because they're now 200 food.
They're now 200 apiece instead of 250. Yeah.
Yep.
So it is a little bit of a nerve to that Ottoman technology in particular. I don't know if they're still going to change that or not.
That's a lot of military units here.
Yeah, Anzien actually doing really well on water, right? I think I would have loved to have seen naval air slits come up for either player here. Especially for Winter, who's like on the back foot. If you can macro in some naval air slits, right? It's really tough to take down the docks, actually.
Yeah, now the docks are in danger. And if the docks are gone, it's gonna be hard to come back on the water.
Yeah, so at this point, right, it needs to just ignore water, right? She's lost it. She won't be able to regain it, I don't think. Let's put down another dock, but I don't know if it was worth it, right? I feel like that's a waste of wood at this point. You're not gonna get it back. Instead, yeah, just looking to invest heavily into an army here. So that technology definitely came through, but no scholars are out on any of these sacred sites as of just yet. Actually, now making a scholar. Where is this villager going?
To interesting spot.
I feel like that's. I think this is a mistake. I think this is not even the first villager descending here.
No, they just accidentally rallied the villagers here.
Yeah, I think they meant to rally the dock here.
The military dock.
And ended up sending it.
Ooh, that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villages.
And now seeing it, and now actually.
Okay, well, I've got villages here anyway. Let me just go for an outpost and grab their berries. Sapahi coming out here denying this outpost. Heads closer to the explosive Dow.
It's like, I don't know what to do with these villagers.
Has he fixed the situation? Yes, has fixed the situation there.
It's kind of awkward.
Oh no, it sent all of those villages out on this trip. There is still another one on the way here.
Oh, that's so awkward. Just send them underneath the town center of the opponent accidentally.
Yeah, lots of food for winter though. Has got lots of excess food. Should move some of these over to probably wood. Right?
We got the Mehmed Imperial Army coming in. I can't talk.
That was the strangest way you could have said that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. The Mehmed Imperial Army.
You can also just say it, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mehmed Imperial Army.
Yeah, you got it.
Can you say it like fast 3 times in a row?
Mehmed Imperial Armory. Mehmed Imperial Armory. Mehmed Imperial Armory.
Apparently you can.
Yeah, actually losing a lot of these Sapai to these spearmen here. Not a good fight to take for WinterSnow. And honestly, military looking really good for Anzien. No, at this point, again, it's not worth contesting water anymore, right?
Yeah, there's one dock still up, which is the one that
here.
they don't know about. Because
but at this point, right, you just need to build as much as you can, right? Because ultimately, right, there is pop space being used here on water that you are not using as the player no longer on water.
Yep.
Right, and that's you can pull an advantage from that, right? You can kind of win fights through that.
Yeah, you can have a bigger army on land.
But you can't fight next to the water.
Yep. You can't have them use the boats to fight.
Yeah.
Those villagers.
I do like the outpost here. Denying the berries. Instead, Unseen says, well, these villagers are here and they're here to stay.
Yeah.
It's shoreline fish for me now, baby.
They're gonna do something. I'm not gonna walk them all the way back to my side of the map.
Okay. Castle Age for winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking to do? Honestly, we need to get a wheelbarrow.
It looks like she wants to go imp. Look at the amount of people that are on gold.
Yeah, I don't think that she wants to go imp, though.
No?
That would not make any sort of sense to me. I don't know what she would be getting out of that. Like,
You just want...
that's dangerous.
You think she just wants
That's
to make...
playing with fire.
He just thinks he wants to make a gold-heavy unit.
Maybe. That's what I was expecting. There are indeed men-at-arms being produced right now. But wheelbarrow, we need it.
Yeah.
Wheelbarrow, we want it, we need it, we love it.
That sounds like a commercial. Wheelbarrow. We need it, we love it, we want it. Buy it now. Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow, because you deserve it.
How much does it cost?
It's 150 gold and then 50 wood.
For only 150 gold.
For only 150 gold.
And 50 wood. It will be yours. Get it now. In your mill. In a mill close by. In any mill close by you.
Oh, you can get it in the mill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in a mill. It will be delivered to you in the mail.
It will be delivered to you in the mail. By mail. Okay, sorry. Enough tomfoolery there. Macmillan Imperial Armory is on the Mangonel production here. Military schools we haven't on. We have unlocked this, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. We're in Castle Age here.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that we can't always see what vizier points the Ottoman player has gone for here, right? Because it looks like we don't have the extra military school as of just yet, right?
Sheep.
We might have gone into Anatolian
Hills. There's 4 sheep up top of the town center, so.
Yeah, I do feel like I feel like Anatolian Hills might have been grabbed.
Here. There's exactly 4 here.
Yeah, but that's not where they would spawn down here. I'm pretty sure. Like where your villages also spawn, you know.
True.
Compound of the Defender. Yeah, Delhi Sultanate actually going into Castle Age right now. Compound of the Defender will add, make it very cheap to produce keeps here. Actually, the developers have said that they're looking into buffing the House of Learning as well, or changing it in some way. And I'm really excited for that because I kind of like House of Learning, and I would love to play more games with the House of Learning. But Compound of the Defender is really good right now, just because you can go into those keeps, right, and then you can go into village fortresses, losing a lot of these units here just to the mill here. I don't know if that was worth, right? They could have also just had the mangonel fire from a distance and have lost nothing to it.
Yeah, it's always nice if you want to age up and you actually have a choice in which landmark you want to build, and there's not just one obviously better than the other one.
Yeah, it happens with a couple of civs, and even like if it doesn't immediately happen where there's like 2 good landmarks, right? There's still one that will always be the preferred one, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I think a good example of landmarks where it can go kind of either way are Abbey of Kings and the Council Hall, depending on which strategy you pick. It's not so bad for HRE with where the
Burgrave.
The Burgrave is a very decent option, and their Imperial Age landmarks are also both very good, right?
Running out of gold here for WinterSnow.
Yeah, I'm still surprised
on the back.
that so one of the vizier points. This is why I wanted to see what vizier points Winter was using. Sorry, I got so sidetracked. One of the vizier points that they can grab is just adds 2 Le Mans for free. And
well, I don't see those I see
They
two
could be
queued
picking up a lot of relics already.
I see 2 queued up. One is made right now, so I'm pretty sure that Winter didn't go for that one.
Yeah, see, this is the problem with a map like this. When you have a rally point, right? You really need to shift click that rally point around the water.
Yep. Otherwise, the boats are gonna shoot at you. Walling the opponent in here, Winter. I mean, you can always make trade ships, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
transport ships.
I am surprised that the Delhi Sultanate has not tried taking the sacred sites at all.
Yeah.
Right, because
That's
that's
kind of like what
let's
they're
take a look at
about,
that
right?
income per minute, right? Like, this could be a lot more. Right, and they had the means to do so, right? They definitely, definitely had the military advantage for the majority of the game here.
And you see, Winter is actually scouting around that sacred site and trying to look for those imams. Like, where are they? What are they doing? Are they not coming to the sacred site?
For Delhi, that will be scholars.
Scholars, yeah. It's confusing.
Yeah.
They're not called the same because they have a different religion. Which makes sense.
Yeah, Village Fortress is coming up first in the Company of the Defender here, which will make this keep into basically a town center. So you can garrison it, you can drop off resources at it, and you can produce villages from them. We'll take a double, like we'll look in and see if they're grabbing all their techs. Not grabbing the spearman tech, even though it is free. Not grabbing some of the mosque techs. They're not a priority. Not grabbing the
bows,
bowmen, archers.
Oh, there.
It makes sense when you're using the siege workshop that you're like, well, greased axles is actually going to take quite a while, and you know that when you're up against the Ottomans, right? You know that like that Mehmed Imperial Armory is coming in.
They're gonna have siege, or at least they're gonna have springles.
Yeah, there's always gonna be siege.
Little quick walling.
But actually, they can go through here just riding underneath that very scenic pathway.
Yeah, it's just nice. That's
I don't know if AnziehenonMe is that they walk through here because they're not making a wall there. Even the walls are cheaper now, by the way, with the Compound of the Defender.
Oh. It's a nice scenic spot to make pictures for, like wedding photography, you know?
I think so too. That's super romantic, yeah, for sure. Istanbul Observatory coming in for WinterSnow here, actually adding to Imperial first.
First relic being picked up here, pretty late.
Yeah, I thought this happened. Like I saw a monk being produced quite a while ago. I don't know what happened to them. And actually, one of the things that they changed that I really like, by the way, is that some of the hotkeys that I tended to use, like say all military units or all idle military units, right, will now no longer include things like scouts, unless you have warrior scouts, would say the Malians. But it will no longer include the scouts, so your scouts will just remain in their position.
Oh.
Scholars won't always be religious units won't always be included unless they're like battle religious units, like the Shinto priests, the warrior monk for Rus, stuff like that. It's gonna be WinterSnow actually taking these sacred sites first. I like that for Winter. We love that for Winter. We love that for Winter.
Yeah, but it's a bit weird that the Delhi hasn't been trying to take it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. I agree.
Because like,
and their economy is very, very strong, right? Because like they have all this food, right? 1600 food, 1700 food. Actually, I thought I saw them queuing this up, drift nets, earlier, but
oh, that's quite a mistake not having that.
Yeah, it's also free. It's free.
I mean, opportunity cost of not making a boat, but not making a boat right now.
I mean, with 3 docks here, right? They weren't producing fishing boats non-stop here. Let's be honest. No, drift nets can actually increase this by quite a bit still. obviously they don't really have need for more food here. They're pop capped. When are they gonna do something with that, I wonder?
It seems to be that they're pushing now. And right when Winter is trying to make her own.
Okay, we are heading in here. There are some Janissaries out on that field. There are archers out on the field. There's crossbowmen. There are men-at-arms and Sapahi. There are men-at-arms for WinterSnow as well. Actually, quite a mixed number of units here. And I think the crossbows are maybe the deciding factor in here. Because the Janissaries, despite being decent, being good, right? They do loads of damage, right? They're not a counter unit like that.
And some Springles shooting from the back as well. You can barely see them, but they're there. And Winter is going to be cleaned up completely right here. And
leaving that wall unfinished.
And now the Delhi player is going to start finding the base. But in the meanwhile, Winter is trying to start finding the base of the Delhi player as well.
There is an overchop here, and there are Lancers coming out to destroy the siege workshop.
Instead of... Oh no! Was that Mangano going?
Is actually bringing out some of those texts we were talking about. Oh no, this is Forced March, right? That's on the blacksmith. I so rarely see people use Forced March on Delhi units, but it's a really good tech. It's a really good tech. Like, it will move 100% fast. Yeah, 100% faster for 10 seconds, right?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, they can swarm. Say like some mangonels with some men-at-arms really quickly.
We see that Winter is starting to build a lot of production here. A lot of archery ranges. So, trying to make a lot of archers, I'm guessing.
I think Winter could have fitted some more around this blacksmith though.
Definitely fitted more in that range.
Right, because the Ottomans did receive a slight nerf to the production speed of units, right? But like, you know, Istanbul Observatory here is adding quite a bit to that, right? So you want to make the most of that you can.
Villager count is quite even though WinterSnow has killed 40 villagers right now. 46. The villager count is still quite even.
It's economic units, I'm guessing, right? Like not just villages. So
there's a lot of boats. How many boats would that be? Like at least 20. 38.
38 fishing loads.
Out of the 67, there are 38. Oh my god!
Huge shots on the front line here, but actually I don't know if Winter needed to, if Unseen needed to retreat. Do they have the men-at-arms? They do, right? So this is when you pop Force March. No way! What? No way! How do people are so misunderestimating their position sometimes?
If you want to see some more Age of Empires, make sure to click on one of these videos and subscribe, because you don't want to miss anything.